We've all felt it, that breaking point, that raw, soul-shaking moment when your strength gives out, when motivation vanishes like smoke in the wind. You've worked hard, given everything, sacrificed time, comfort, maybe even your peace of mind, and it still feels like nothing is working. And it's in that exact moment when you're this close to giving up that the real battle begins. Because motivation, real motivation, the kind that ignites your fire and keeps it burning through the darkest nights, doesn't come from comfort. It's born in adversity. It's forged in struggle. It grows when everything in you is screaming to quit, and you rise anyway. Let's get honest for a second. You don't feel like giving up because you're lazy. You don't feel like giving up because you're not strong enough. You feel like giving up because you care, because this matters to you, because you've been pouring your heart into something that hasn't given you the return you expected. Yet. Maybe you've tried and failed more times than you can count. Maybe the people around you don't believe in your vision. Maybe you're exhausted, tired of being the strong one, tired of pretending like everything's fine. But hear me, the presence of doubt is not the absence of destiny. Just because it's hard doesn't mean it's not meant for you. You feel like giving up because you're standing at the edge of your comfort zone. And that edge, that terrifying cliff where your knees shake and your heart races, that's the threshold of transformation. Let me tell you what they don't put on the highlight reels. The process hurts. Behind every great achievement is a graveyard of failures, of sleepless nights, of lonely days when it felt like nothing was moving forward. We live in a world obsessed with speed. We want quick wins, instant gratification, overnight success, but real growth, real mastery, that's earned in the trenches. It's messy. It's unglamorous. It's hard. Motivation dies when we expect progress to be fast and painless. But when you shift your focus from how fast you're going to how far you're willing to go, everything changes. Stop comparing your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Your journey is sacred. Your timing is unique. And what's ahead of you is still unfolding, even if you can't see it yet. So, what do you do when the fire dies out? When you wake up and that drive is just gone? Here's the truth. Motivation is not a constant feeling. It comes and goes like waves. But discipline, that's what will carry you when motivation fails. And more than that, purpose is what lights the fire again. When you feel like giving up, number 1, reconnect to your why. Why did you start in the first place? Who are you doing this for? Go back to that moment, that vision, that dream, that hunger, and feel it again. That's your fuel. Number 2, break it down. Overwhelm kills motivation. When the mountain feels too big, shrink the task. Take one step, just one. Win the next 5 minutes, then win the next 5. Momentum builds in small victories. Number 3, change your environment. Sometimes it's not you that's the problem. It's your surroundings. Get around people who remind you of who you are. People who speak life into your vision when you forget how to. Number 4, celebrate progress, not perfection. You're not failing, you're evolving. Every mistake is part of the process. Every setback is setting you up for the comeback. Don't wait until the finish line to be proud of yourself. Number 5, speak to yourself like someone you love. Motivation dies when your inner voice becomes your enemy. Be your own coach, not your critic. Replace "I can't" with "I'm learning." Replace "I failed" with "I grew," because you are. What if the moment you feel like giving up is actually the moment before everything changes? Some of the most powerful breakthroughs are hidden right behind the breakdowns. That's not just motivational fluff, it's reality. There's a quote, "When nothing is certain, anything is possible." In those moments where everything feels uncertain, you're actually more free than ever. Free to rebuild, free to choose again, free to grow in a new direction. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to keep showing up. Every time you push through the urge to quit, you get stronger. Not just physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. That strength doesn't scream. It whispers, "I'm still here." Turn your pain into power. Pain can paralyze you, or it can propel you. Think about the hardest thing you've ever been through. You survived it. Maybe you didn't think you would, but you did, and you're stronger now because of it. That strength didn't come from comfort. It came from the fire. So when life knocks you down, don't just rise. Rise wiser, rise stronger, rise with purpose. Let your story be proof that pain isn't the end, it's the beginning. It's the spark that lights a new fire in your soul. Use your struggle as fuel. Let it remind you of what you're capable of enduring. Let it shape you, not break you. Let it make you unstoppable. You may not feel strong right now. You may feel broken, tired, lost. But I promise you, you have more in you than you know. You have untapped strength. You have resilience sleeping inside your bones. You have courage hiding behind your fear. And when life pushes you to your knees, maybe that's exactly where you were meant to be, because it's from your knees that you rise. No one ever changed the world from their comfort zone. No one ever became unbreakable by staying untested. You don't have to feel ready. You just have to decide, I'm not done yet. You have a choice right now. You can quit and wonder what if for the rest of your life. Or you can keep going, limping, crawling, crying if you have to, but moving forward anyway. That's the choice that changes everything. Not the loud, confident days, but the quiet ones where no one's watching and you decide to keep fighting anyway. That's where legends are born. So, if today you feel like giving up, let me speak life into you right now. You are not your failures. You are not your past. You are not your fatigue. You are a force of nature. You are becoming something powerful. And every time you refuse to quit, you are rewriting your future. Breathe, stand, and whisper to yourself, I still believe. I'm not done. I'm made for more. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need to have it all together. You just need to keep going, because the world doesn't need another quitter. The world needs you, in your full power, in your full truth, in your relentless fight to rise, no matter how many times you fall. So stay in the ring, stay in the fire, stay in the fight, because the moment you feel like giving up is usually the moment right before everything starts to change.